Hello everybody, welcome to StraightA. Dawson here, and I'm doing this video for Parlays a little bit later than usual just because we had quizzes go up. I'm still recording this new series that's kind of going on, and it's almost done. We're getting there, near the final stretches now. Yeah, it's a nice little series, but I decided to do Parlays this week anyway. It's not before the week 7, unfortunately. I'm doing this right before, and actually the game's about to begin for 49ers and Vikings. So I'm just going to record this real quick. I'm going to do a bunch of recordings tonight after the game. That way I can do a recap. I can finally get the AFC NFC West quarterly review out of the way too. That way I can get those recorded and ready to go for this next week. Gosh, my nose is itchy. Then we have a bunch of recordings for quizzes. And then, of course, our weekly power rankings as well as predictions. So, very exciting, very busy night for me, but I'm feeling energetic. I got a little bit of something I'm going to go do. Probably going to go to the gym here in the middle of all this, get some dinner, feeling good. It's going to be a late night for me, but I like my late nights. Either way, we're going to go over my parlays of the week and just what went well, what went bad, what I learned, stuff like that. And honestly, this week 7 was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Just give you all a heads up on that. But last week, of course, the over for Denver Broncos, Kansas City. Actually, wait, let's go up here to this one. There we go. Yeah, wait, not this one. Wait, did I not put a new leg in? I did. Okay, cool. We'll go over all that here in a second, but I forgot that the Kansas City Denver Broncos one is one that I kind of was a little upset about putting in because I forgot that I didn't really look at weather and stuff like that, so it made me mad. I'm going to take an L here. I thought P.J. Walker at least get a touchdown. I thought, it's pretty solidified. I know it was against a good defense, but usually somebody can usually throw for a touchdown in one game. So that's on me. Christian McCaffrey did, of course, get hurt, so really hard predicting that. Nico Collins, of course, continues to be the main focus there. Michael Thomas continues to be mid, which is no surprise there. Baker Mayfield had a game. He didn't really do that well, but he was just short of the 225 mark. Baker Mayfield passing touchdowns. He didn't get the touchdowns. It wasn't as high of a scoring game as I thought it'd be. Derrick Henry still, again, main focus point. Pretty safe one there. Terry McLaurin was kind of a Hail Mary throw here. It was kind of a interesting game all around on this one, but it was not Terry McLaurin or Scary Terry. I believe it was just kind of a nobody, actually. Or was it Curtis Samuel? I can't remember exactly who got the first touchdown of that game, but it wasn't Scary Terry. Sometimes you got to throw in those to increase your odds just a little bit. Every now and then you hit them. Adam Thielen, of course, continues to be like over 5.5 receptions per game pretty easily. Same with DJ Moore. He's actually getting a lot of love there still, even if he's not getting the yardage he did in the 200-yard game. DK Metcalf did get over the mark, just barely. I think he got like 80. I guess that's not barely, but he did get over the mark of 60.5. Continues to be a good focus, but it's just kind of hit or miss whether he's a big focus point or not. Of course, I did one with any time touchdowns. I didn't hit most of these, to be honest with you. Nico Collins, Alexander Madison, Jamar Chase. All this is from week 6, by the way. I should clarify that. Jacoby Myers did get one. Amari DeMercado thought would get one in his first really big game as a starter. Mike Evans didn't. Usually a safe bet. Wasn't this time. DeAndre Swift did, and CeeDee Lamb didn't. So some wishful thinking, some of those, but didn't hit all of them. I did do really good on the 14 leg, though. I only missed 3 legs total. I think my roommate just come in. Maybe not. No, we're good. I did actually do really good. I actually hit almost all of these, except for probably 2 that were kind of just out of the blue anyway. Or not out of the blue, but ones I wasn't expecting, or that should have been safe picks that just ended up not being safe picks. I guess not really. I guess the over, I guess you can, I don't know. I thought that was a pretty easy over, but maybe not. Either way. The Baltimore Ravens easily covered the spread there. Washington Commanders, of course, won. The Carolina Panthers, Miami Dolphins, of course, actually had a really big shootout. New Orleans Saints and Houston Texans winning pretty good there. 49ers losing and not covering the spread was a big shocker. In hindsight, Cleveland Browns didn't have a really good defense. Taking their spread would have been actually probably a better thought, but, sometimes you got to take those L's. Jacksonville getting the money line win there. Minnesota covering the spread on Chicago Bears. Thought that was a pretty good spread. Cincinnati Bengals, same there for them. Las Vegas winning with the money line. Tampa Bay did not win, which was very unfortunate. It was my riskiest one, and honestly, I'm glad it wasn't the only one that didn't hit, because I would have been very mad at myself if that was the only one that didn't hit. Under 48.5 for Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams. It's kind of what I expected. I thought that was a high mark for that game. Under 41 points for Philadelphia and New York. Just felt, again, I know it was a low under, but it felt like a good match to take that under in. New York Giants and the Buffalo Bills over there. Yeah, in hindsight, I mean, both Buffalo Bills have a good defense, stalled the Giants, but the Giants also stalled the Buffalo Bills a lot more than anybody really thought. But I'm still going to take that as more of a chaotic throw-in for the week. So take that L there. But Dallas Cowboys did cover the spread there. So really good. 11 out of my 14 parlays hit there. Meanwhile, moving on to the same game parlay for the Dallas Cowboys and Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert did get under. It wasn't that big of a passing game overall for him. Dak Prescott overexceeded expectations, 251 passing yards. He didn't get in the end zone very often, though. Neither Justin Herbert did get in the end zone very often. Swap those around. Austin Eckler did not get over. It was actually a very big passing game for Los Angeles. CeeDee Lamb did get over his mark. He's usually the main target there. Brandon Cooks was actually utilized a lot more in this game than I thought he'd be. Josh Palmer also was utilized more. Jake Ferguson was utilized about what I thought he'd be. And Gerald Everett also got more receptions. 2.5 seemed kind of low for him. So, even though he kind of hits around that mark. Moving on to week 7 now. All of these are done. I didn't hit any single one of them, so I'm not rich or anything. But here's some of the ones I did put in, just to kind of give you my logic and everything. Pretty bad, though. New York Giants money line, of course, it was one of the higher odds, the riskier ones to make, but I thought the New York Giants, just Commanders throw games away like that, and it was one of my better guesses of the week. Meanwhile, Las Vegas did not cover the spread at all, so that was a big L for me, but Chicago Bears came out and surprised. Detroit did not win. Ravens destroyed them, actually. Tampa Bay got destroyed, but they got nearly beaten by the Atlanta Falcons. Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots did go over, which was one of my few wins of the week. I thought that was going to be a more higher matchup, which got into the 50s. So good on me for the, not being dissuaded from the defenses they have. I think actually it's close to 60 now. I think about it, but oh well. Cleveland Browns did not cover the spread against the Colts. It was actually a 1-point game. 3.5 is a risky spread, I think, because a field goal I think is a nice buffer, but otherwise 3.5 was risky anyway. But take that L there. Cardinals and Seahawks, they did not get over. They actually were a pretty low-scoring game. Los Angeles did not cover the spread. It was the Steelers taking the victory there. Green Bay Packers and Denver Broncos did not go over. I thought they would, just because they're two not great defenses. Packers are okay defense, I guess, but the Denver Broncos offense I have more faith in than the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Chargers did not cover the spread for Kansas City. Kansas City actually did quite well. And Philadelphia did win, just the money line pick there against the Dolphins. And I do have the over, as we're kind of seeing, the 10 minutes and 54 seconds left left in the first quarter for 49ers and Vikings. I did take the over here. I think it's going to be more of a high-powered matchup. 49ers will kind of come back alive, I think, a little bit, and Vikings could have a high-powered offense. I will make sure to cover any spreads or any bets I made this week in the next one as well, just to kind of cover everything over. Next up, 10-leg parlay. Actually did not do very good here, deceivingly, from the first 3, but the other 7 really are not going to do very well. Saquon got a touchdown, no surprise there. Devontae Adams, I didn't think he'd be utilized. He's kind of unhappy. He's probably not as motivated. Under felt pretty good there. Mike Evans getting a touchdown. Again, he was due eventually because he didn't get it last time, so he got it this week. Jared Goff did not get over the passing touchdowns, though. I mean, that was just a pitiful game from them, so I mean, I can't really do much about that. Amari Cooper, he's usually the main target there in Cleveland, so I figured if somebody was going to get a touchdown, he would, but evidently not. Ezekiel Elliott actually was being utilized a lot more, and especially in a really good game against the Buffalo Bills. He got the over there, which in hindsight, maybe it was a really bad one, but either way, Cooper Kupp did not get a touchdown either. Got some yardage there, but he didn't really get any. Didn't get the touchdown. Tyler Lockett did not get over. Unfortunately, he was not really utilized at all. Austin Eckler, same there. He was not really utilized in the Chiefs game at all. I mean, they were kind of forced to pass most of the time anyway. And Brandon Ayuk, again, with a lot of the weapons being out. CMC may be out, which I actually didn't even check to see what it was. But at the time, CMC was up in the air. Debo was maybe. Brandon Ayuk just felt like a good little target. And I figured he was a good idea to get the first touchdown anyway. I did say first touchdown. Yeah, first touchdown anyway because he's a really big target. But either way. Moving on to my last same game parlay. It was the Eagles and Dolphins. I actually did fairly okay here. I mean, what about split 5-5? Yeah. A.J. Brown, touchdown. Tyreek Hill, touchdown. Tua didn't do great. I mean, against good defenses. That felt like a high yardage. Jalen Hurts did get over his passing touchdowns. But where I kind of fell short was it was not a run game offense at all for either team. Raheem Mostert and DeAndre Swift were very quiet. Jalen Waddle was utilized a lot since Tyreek Hill was covered quite a bit. I believe he only got 88 yards that game. Raheem Mostert, even receiving yards, didn't get anything. DeAndre Swift did not get the first touchdown scored, and Devontae Smith did not get over his mark either. So it's kind of hit or miss, but for the most part, I'll take that as a win. And I did put a little wager here for 24-20 for Dolphins or Eagles-Dolphins. I was just short. The Eagles scored an extra touchdown. Dolphins didn't score a field goal. So in alternative world, I hit that for $120. But other than that, oh well. Now, in terms of other things, I only have one pick left in Eliminator. The Bills did take a loss there, so only have the Jaguars there. And while I'm not going to necessarily solidify my answer right here, I don't think tonight, for Week 8, I'm not too sure what my lock of the week is. Because that's the Dolphins-Patriots are a divisional game. Bills against Buccaneers feels safe because I don't see them going 4-4 against the Buccaneers. So that's probably where I'm leaning right now. Looking at Jets, Giants, not going to touch that. Steelers, I'm not going to touch that. Titans, Falcons, I'm not going to touch that. Panthers, Texans, not going to touch that. Not going to touch Cowboys, Rams. That feels like a trap to me. Packers, Vikings, divisional game. Could go anywhere. Saints, Colts. I mean, Saints could lean there, but not feeling good about it. Commanders, same case there, obviously. Browns, Seahawks, not going to touch that one, a 10-foot pole. Cardinals, I'm not even going to think about picking them. Broncos over Chiefs, not going to think about picking them. 49ers over Bengals, that's what I would probably do is 49ers over Bengals. Not going to touch that one. Chargers over Bears is tempting, so it's either Chargers, and I'm not going to touch the Raiders over Lions. So it's either going to be Chargers or Bills. I think I'm going to lean Chargers here just because it feels like a safer pick. And actually, I'll go ahead and solidify it now because I don't see them going 2-5 to the Bears. So I'm going to go ahead and solidify that in. I need to save my Bills for later on in the season when maybe they're all right. But Buccaneers also have a slight more chance, so I probably lean as my favorite game of the week to be Chargers anyway. But Bills over Buccaneers is a secondary safe one. And if you want to go with a little bit riskier one, I'd probably take Browns over Seahawks. That's one I'd really strongly consider. Saints over Colts. I like that matchup a lot, even though it's in Indianapolis. I just like the Saints matchup against the Colts. Other than that, I think the Cowboys-Rams game is a very trap-ish game. I don't see that one being the safest game to pick. And Titans-Falcons, I don't want to touch that one either. So Dolphins-Patriots, again, divisional matchups. I know that 14% seems good, but I mean, Dolphins, it's risky. It just feels risky, especially after the Patriots did to the Bills. They could be on momentum or they could be stalling. Who knows at this point. But otherwise, I just want to do this quick little video, put out on Monday. I'm trying to get to the point where I can make daily videos. I'm realizing that I published a video for the quiz on Sunday. I might just do 6 days a week anyway, or do a nothing video for Sunday, because I do want to eventually get to 7 days a week upload. But that video did not well at all, like for compared to even other videos, like our predictions, stuff like that. Not well at all. So go check that out. It was actually a really fun video. Kind of feel bad for posting it on Sunday now, but it's out there now. If you want to go watch it, feel free. I do have this nice little series coming up. It's going to take a lot of time editing, it looks like, because haven't finished recording it yet, but the editing will take me a little bit longer anyway. So, who knows. But that series would be fun. I'll probably end up doing a franchise as well. I think it's a fun thing. I can just do quickly, make it easy, make it kind of a few videos a week thing, maybe put it on Sunday. But please enjoy some of the content here. I know, leave me the comments down below about some suggestions. I really do like all the series I got going on right now between predictions and power rankings. It's just fun to mess around with the boys. The quizzes, we're usually going to try about do 2 of those a week. Those are just fun for us to banter back and forth. The recap videos are just fun for me as well. Parlays are kind of fun in that regard as well. And then I feel like I'm missing a series on the top of my head, but actually let me check. I got it right here. Power rankings, quizzes, predictions, recap. Oh, the quarterly analysis do very well, so I may change those up and try to do a halfway mark where I kind of just talk about some like similar things, but I'm going to try to change it up from the quarterly review because those actually do really decently well for me on this channel. So either way, I was thinking about that. Beside the point, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the parlay video, and it's a little bit late. I haven't put in the ones for next week yet, so I don't know if I'll do that this week, or if I'll do that like if we're upload on Thursday or Friday or something. But I want to go ahead and put this one out here for my Monday upload because I just don't have much else going on. We're doing a bunch of recordings now, but I was like, well, I want to upload something for Monday. Should have waited for the quiz on Monday, but I kind of took that L there. I did wait and not post on Saturday either, which was also a mistake on my part, I think. So, again, I'm learning some new stuff here, too. But either way, go enjoy the Super Bowl winners quiz. Very good video. Really love to do that and administer that quiz. As well as go see my power rankings. That was actually one of the more fun power rankings. The views on that one's actually quite low compared to other power rankings, stuff like that. So go see those. And go enjoy the content, guys. Stick around, grab a bag of popcorn, and just chill out. And we'll catch you on the flip side, guys. StraightA Dawson, out.